And here we go, the third and final match to determine who will be the third challenger for the Heavyweight Championship at Royal Rampage. Kane and Luger throwing left and rights to one another right now. Kane's last traditional #1 Contenders match in the WWE was on May 4th, 2007 on an episode of SmackDown. He faced MVP for an opportunity against the United States Championship. However, he lost that match due to an interference. On the other hand, Luger was surprisingly in a #1 Contenders match. The match was specifically on June 12, 1995 episode of Monday Night Raw, where he faced Cena in a King of the Ring tournament qualifying match, but he lost the match by a countout, so it's safe to assume that it's a big night for both men. As Kane got tossed out to the outside, now Luger with the rest to Kane, and again! And I think one more should probably do it. And they're right in front of us. Now Luger with the right form, and Kane gets knocked down. Now Luger is clearing off our announcer's table, and we better get out the way. Now Luger places Kane on top of a table and is laying down the punches to make sure Kane does not get up. Now what the hell is Luger thinking? Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Luger. You know you're way too damn old to be doing this kind of bullshit. Luger is on top. He's on top of the stage, for God's sakes. Now what the hell could he be thinking? Oh no. Oh no, I think I know what he's planning. He's gonna jump off the stage! Oh, please, Luger, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh my God! Holy shit! It's definitely the words that I used to describe of what I just saw right in front of me. The referee checking on both of these men, and how the hell could they possibly be still kicking? Oh my God, what the hell? Oh, and running overheaded Kane, and now a right hook again, and oh, Kane accidentally knocked down whatever carrying him. I guess those blows from Luger are powerful after all. Speaking of powerful, how in the hell is Luger still walking? We just saw him jump off of a 15-foot stage, for God's sakes. I guess that's why they call him the total package. Now Luger, bringing out that silver table that we for some reason have in the back. He's unfolding it and placing it in the ring. I think he'll use it in the ring. Now has that orange chair set up, but oh man, Luger fucked up now. He's pleading, or rather trying to get out of this situation, but there's no getting out of the situation when you're in the ring with Kane. Kane now has Luger in position. Have them hoisted up for a tombstone piled right onto the chair. Take a look at this. Man, that looked brutal. The way the chair bent downwards instead of upwards, well, Luger will definitely have a lump on his head, that's for sure. As Kane set it up that table again, and he's just dragging Luger's lifeless body and lays him out flat. Now Kane, he's gonna go to the top turnbuckle, looking to put Luger away. A splash off the top rope to Luger. Cover. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Here's your winner, the Big Red Machine, Kane. And what an intense match this was. These two men honestly surprised me after Luger had the balls to launch himself off of the top of the stage like that. But in the end, Kane will have to face two of his former teammates at Royal Rampage in a triple threat match for the Heavyweight Championship. And obviously, two of his former teammates being Seth Rollins and Triple H of the Authority, and they will go head to head at the Rampage. And speaking of the Rampage, it looks like we have company. Time to play the game! And look at this, they're off. The game and the Big Red Machine. And it looks like we aren't done yet. Seth Rollins is also here, and all three men in the ring will battle in a triple threat match for the Heavyweight Championship. But up next is a Gauntlet Match, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. Introducing entrant number 1, the Ring General, Gunther. Introducing entrant number 2, the hardcore icon, Cena. And here we go, the second match of the night. It's a Gauntlet match. And Gunther in the early goings with a chop to the chest, but Sandman with that with that screwdriver, trying to drive it into the head of Gunther. But Gunther fights out of it, and now puts Sandman in the sleeper hold in the early goings of this match. I put someone in that certain hold before, but Sandman trying to fight his way out of it, and he does by stabbing Gunther, and again! I think he stabbed him above the eyes, his eyebrows specifically, I think God he did, and now he's got Gunther on his own hold now. But if Sandman doesn't let go in time, then there's a possibility that Gunther could die. And Sandman already bringing out the toys, as I like to call it, but the reason why I said that Gunther could die is that oxygen travels through your brain via areas connected to your neck, and once someone applies enough pressure and they start to fade, man, you're wiped out. But Gunther is right where Sandman wants to be, and cracks the barbed wire chair over the back of the ring general. And he's still not done, placing the barbed wire chair on the face of Gunther, and cannonballs himself into the body and the mind of Gunther as the timer on the bottom right corner ticks down. Whole entry number 3B. And it looks like it's Judgment Day's Finn Balor. Balor with that Singaporean cane to the gut of Sandman, and now to the back, using the kendo stick that Sandman brought to the ring, and is using it against him, and he still isn't done, getting Gunther in position and placing the barbed wire chair on his stomach. I know this all hurt like hell. Coup de grace onto the barbed wire chair, and Gunther lining up Balor in the corner with the right tube and a chest chop to Balor with the assistance of that right tube. I bet Gunther might have some glass shards in his hand for a while after that, but he has Sandman and has his shadow remains of the light tube, and God just digs it into the head of the Sandman. As the timer kicks down for the fourth entry, who will it be? No way! It's the phenomenal one, AJ Styles! I cannot believe it. AJ Styles is an EAFW, but Gunther with a bunch of light tubes over the head of Styles. His Styles responds back with a Pele kick. Now what could he be looking for underneath the ring? And he's got a table out, and it's the first of many tables. The reason why I say that is that we don't know how much tables will be used in this match. But nonetheless, I'm assuming Styles is going to go after Gunther as his first target, supposedly getting his revenge on him after Gunther forcibly retired Styles out of the WWE. Now Styles has Gunther hooked on the ring apron. Styles clashed through the table to Gunther. And entry number 5 is the bad guy and former member of the NWO, Razor Ramon, formerly known as Scott Hall, and he chooses AJ Styles as his first opponent and takes off his jacket and digging underneath the ring and possibly flip. What the hell is that? Is that a board full of razor blades? A board full of razor blades that Ramon brought in has Styles up for a razor's edge onto the board. Ramon now has a barbed wire table, and we all know barbed wire. It's not something to play with, nor something to joke, nor mess with. If you land anywhere near it, or if you get tangled up in it, it'll be game over for you no matter what. And Ramon has Balor right where he wants him, looking for razor's edge, but no. Balor escapes with the Pele kick, and Ramon falls through the barbed wire table that he was going to use as a weapon. And it looks like entry number 6 is Booker T, and he has a bundle of light tubes of his own. It looks like Gunther will be Booker's first target in case he's those light tubes on his back. Scissors kick to Gunther with those light tubes. Booker now bringing tables into the ring, and I think I saw one that has light tubes taped to it, but that doesn't really matter as of now, as Balor places Booker on top of the trash can looking for the coup de grace. Coup de grace to Booker T! And Ramon with an uppercut to Balor. But there's Booker T with a barbed wire chair to the back of Ramon. And Balor with a Pele kick with the assistance of the barbed wire chair. And entry number 7 is L.A. Knight. And it looks like Balor is going after him, but Knight, with the barbed wire chair he brought to the ring, just smacks it over his head and lays down the fists, the punches to the face of Balor. LA Knight with the table, and both men are on the outside, and I think that's the third, fourth something table that was in this match. LA Knight with a punch to Balor. And he's gonna land down on the table. I think I know what he's going for. And the 8th and final entrant will appear once that time ticks to 0. Elbow drop through the table and Balor. No way! No way, Nolly's actually here! The prize fighter has arrived in EAFW! Kevin Owens is here in EAFW and he's looking for a fight. He's got a candlestick and a barbed wire 2x4 and he's begging anybody to step up. And it looks like Sandman will be the one, but Owens doesn't know that yet. He has his back turned, but he'll find that out one way or another as he took a shot to the back of that barbed wire chair. And Sandman sets up that table with light tubes in the corner there. He's gonna drive KO through it. But wait, no, Owens reverses it, and he's gonna slam Sandman through the table with light tubes, sacrificing his own body in the process, and Ramon and Booker watching on. Now they're gonna have their own brawl. They're gonna have their own fight in somewhat of the corner, but Booker quickly taking control with the knee to the gut and sends Ramon out of the ring. But Booker isn't done yet as he follows suit and hits Ramon on the side of the head, and now again, this time behind the head, and I think he might have got him right with those shots. He might be knocked out right about now. But Booker isn't done yet as he pulls out a table, looking to add more insult to injury, if that makes any sense, and places it in the corner, and oh yeah, Ramon is definitely knocked out and might be unconscious, but Booker placing that barbed wire chair on Ramon's chest, looking to add a little more insult to injury rather. And Booker's on the top rope and flies through the air with a leg drop through the table and Ramon. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ringside, Gunther and Styles having their own fight, and Styles searching underneath the ring for, could be anything honestly, for 2 steel chairs and what else could be looking for, and a pallet that has barbed wire weaved and wrapped in and out of it. You know, I know Styles has been in TNA before, and I can understand that that company would go a little while as Styles is making this pallet bridge of some sort. Oh my gosh, but Gunther from behind and unexpectedly put Styles in a sleeper hold. The same move that Styles passed out to before, and he's trying to get to the middle room to break free from the hold, and he's inches away from it. Come on, Styles! Use all your strength to get to the rope. I think he might be up. Oh no. The ref is checking on his pulse. And Styles is out! AJ Styles has been eliminated. That's one of the 7 men that have fallen to the career killer, and oh man, Balor sending Knight head first into that wooden ring post. Now going after Gunther, looking to avenge his former Bullet Club brethren, AJ Styles, but Gunther with a knee to the gut. And he sees that pallet bridge that Styles set it up a few moments ago, and is looking to powerbomb Balor onto the pallet bridge, planting him hard for one of those chairs to bend backwards, and Booker has an unconscious Ramon in the ring. I think both Gunther and Booker will stare at each other while covering their opponents. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Finn Balor and Riz Ramon have been eliminated. Only 5 men are remaining in this Gauntlet match, and there's LA Knight with a double clothesline to both Booker and Gunther. While Sandman digging for new tricks up his sleeve, forgetting new tricks up his sleeve, he's got a trash can full of them, and the trash can hit Booker in the leg, most likely on an accident, while Owens to the forearm to Sandman, and again to the back of the neck of Sandman. Now Owens looking for other... You know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised of what Owens can pull from underneath that ring apron. We all know this man too well, especially in these kinds of matches like this, and places Sandman on that table and pulls out a tall ass ladder that looks as tall as the stage itself, but Owens doesn't care how tall the ladder is. He'll climb it no matter what. And what's this for an MG moment? What the hell? Oh my god! Owens to the back body drop from that ladder and onto Sandman through the table. But LA Knight is the only one up, and he grabs the light tube and grabs Booker by the chin and cracks the light tube over Booker's skull. Now it might be Gunther's turn as Knight just jabs that broken light tube piece onto the forehead of Gunther. Show some mercy, damn it. Knight now, and I think I know what he's planning. He's got Gunther up for a BFT onto the barbed wire chair cover. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Gunther has been eliminated. only 4 men left remains in this match and has now transferred to a fatal 4-way with Booker T with a super kick to the face of LA Knight. And now has a light tube and looks to get payback on LA Knight did to him with a light tube over the head. But he's still not done as he has a bundle of light tubes over his back and cracks them all over the back of LA Knight. Meanwhile, on the outside, Kevin Owens is just manhandling Sandman with those vicious elbows to the neck and slamming him face first onto those solid steel ring steps and brings out a barbed wire table. Honestly, I know Owens will do anything he can to win the title, and he's proving himself as much as he can here and setting up that table, and he might repositioning it and might go for power driver or something, I don't know. Bringing over a light with Sandman, but Sandman reverses and would rather run hell than go through that table. Funny enough, it was Owens who introduced the barbed wire table. Now Owens gets introduced back to the barbed wire table. Sandman just beating the life out of Booker T with that kendo stick. Good lord. But LA Knight the roll up, this could be it. 2. No, Sandman kicks out of it. And LA Knight with the barbed wire table that is Sandman. Covered now, this could be it. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Sandman has been eliminated. This match has now transitioned to a triple threat match. Booker T, LA Knight, and Kevin Owens are the only 3 men remaining in this match. But Booker T with a sneak attack with the light tube over the head of LA Knight. And Owens and Booker are gonna have a fight. They're gonna have their own brawl in the middle of this ring. But Owens with a headbutt to Booker and a kick to the gut and a stunner to Booker T. You could just tell I'm on the edge of my seat due to me stuttering on my words, which I could apologize for. But Owens setting up Booker in the corner there and puts a trash can over him. This is not gonna look good. Cannonball to Booker in the corner with the assistance of that trash can. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Booker T has been eliminated. Now there's only 2 men remaining in this match, but Owens might have the upper hand because LA Knight looks dazed. But Owens has a barbed wire bat and LA Knight is right where Owens wants him. Owens swings but Knight ducks and reverses into a BFT. BFT onto the shattered light tube pieces. This could be it to put Owens away now. A kick out of 2. What can Knight do to put Owens away for good? Maybe this is Knight's last hope. If the table doesn't work, then I don't know what will. And I think Knight regained his senses and lays Owens on the table. This has to be it. Elbow drop through the table and Owens cover. Here's your winner and the first TikTok champion, LA Knight. I've seen car crashes, I've been to demolition derbies before, but this match made it look like child's play, but in the end, LA Knight is the one that comes out on top. And the rest of these men have nothing to be ashamed for, as they all just put on one hell of a fight. All these men put their bodies, their spirits, their souls on the line, just for this moment. But LA Knight is the true and deserving champion, as the referee is handing the belt to him. And even he's shocked that he won this match. And he's gonna celebrate with the crowd. Look at that energy. We'll see you all after this break. And it's main event time. John Cena defending his hardcore championship against anyone back in the locker room. Could be anyone old, could be anyone new, but who could it be? Oh my god! That's Tyler Bate! Tyler Bate is finally in EAFW! I cannot believe it. What many people call him the big strong boy is looking to capture his first championship and took the opportunity to do so. Ring the bell. And here we go. Wait a second. Tyler looking to start this match off with respect. And it looks like it is. And that is the proper way to honor veteran talent like John Cena and Silent Cena, throwing left and right to each other for the moment. But Bate with a forearm to the face of Cena, landing the ropes, looking for a code right to Cena, my god, but isn't done yet. He gets back up and is looking to send himself and Cena flying out of the ring. Athleticism from Bate. I don't know about any of you, but if Cena wants to retain his championship, then he'll either have to keep up with Bate or hit him with a surprise sneak attack, and to catch him off guard as Bate slams Cena's head off the wooden ring post and sits down Cena on the steps now. He's probably looking for Burning Hammer. Oh god, don't tell me. Burning Hammer on the steel steps, my god! Cena might have broken his damn neck or his vertebrae, his cervical vertebrae specifically, and might have got a concussion on top of that. The referee checking on him, but it might be no use as he might be either unconscious or paralyzed. But Bate getting up and all, thank God Cena's okay. Either way, looking to end it all here. There's Cena in the ring, and I think he's hooking up Cena for his signature Tyler Driver 97 as he calls it, and trying to get Cena up, but he can't find the strength to do so. Oh, gosh, wait. Cena counters as Bate on the shoulders looking for an attitude adjustment, and wow! Bate landing on his shoulders and sucking Cena in the mouth, and has Cena looking for a deadlift German suplex, struggling for the moment but connects. Wait, that's a cover! Shoulders are down. Cena kicks out. But Tyler's in a vulnerable position and doesn't know it, but I think I'll find that out as Cena hits the 5 moves of doom. Tyler swings, but Cena plants him on his ass and is looking for the 5 knuckle shuffle. Cena with the 5 knuckle shuffle to the face of Tyler, and now has him on the shoulders for an attitude adjustment. Cover now, that could be it. What the hell? How did Bate kick out at 1? I've never seen anything like that. But that just proves how far Bate will win his first championship in EAFW, using every bit of his strength he has to do so, especially in his first match, as Cena tossing in an orange chair from the crowd section and going back into the ring, and he's going to set it up possibly for an attitude adjustment or whatever. And he's got Bate up. Wait, Bate breaks free and adds a chop to the chest to follow up, and thinking he has Cena up for the Tyler Driver 97, crushing the chair. What the hell? I've never seen anybody with that amount of strength before. Cover. No, everything that would put Cena away. But take a look at this replay. Bate with an absurd amount of strength and gets Cena up there to put him through that orange chair, crushing it in the process. But Bate with other tricks up his sleeve, bringing out that silver table, but Cena's regaining his strength. Bate is on the ring apron, but Cena with the broken chair, and Bate goes flying inside out onto the table below that he was going to use as a weapon. 1, and the referee is starting to count. Can Tyler find the strength to get up in time? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count of 8. 9, count of 9. 10. And Cena retains his championship. Here's your winner by countout, and still the hardcore champion, John Cena. As Bate falls back in the rubble of that silver table, Cena retains and also Tyler will take that title from Cena, but in the end, he has nothing to be ashamed for as he still put up a hell of a fight. The Bate crawling back in the ring, trying to find his footing. Cena raising the young star's hand out of respect. And is that Punk? Punk coming from the crowd and into the ring with a chair shot to the back of Cena's head and is laying him down with the chair shot to the back. My god. Now laying Cena on his back and oh god, just ripped off the protective band-aid that was placed on Cena's eyebrow and punching him in the wound. Somebody gotta get him off of him. And Tyler Bate pulling Punk off of Cena and confronting him. But Punk shows Bate rather than mocking him for his size. But Punk needs to know one thing. Size doesn't matter, and here we go. Tyler taking Punk for a ride with an airplane spin. And oh man, the pure crimson fluid flowing from Cena's left eyebrow. This is right, I really don't know. But Bate is still going. Look at the strength. And still has Punk on his shoulders. And oh boy, I think I know what he's going for. Cena giving him the honors. Attitude adjustment onto the chair. And Bate giving the champion his title on his shoulder and raising his hand. What an action-packed episode this was. But we'll see you all at Royal Rampage.